battles, but we got to be surrounded by a godly community. We have to have each other.
Yeah.
And I feel like now I have more brothers and sisters in Christ having known you guys, developed these relationships. A year ago today, I would have never sat down.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have trusted your motives. I was still, like I said, cutting ties with those fears that I'd worked so hard on to develop.
Yeah.
And so when you asked me this year, totally different perspective.
Yeah.
Totally different perspective. And I'm really grateful that I get some of this out, and hopefully there's a person here, a person there, who hears something that flips a switch for them.
Yeah.
Or if they've been on the path, helps them walk more steadfast, with more endurance, with more reliance on God. Because I believe everything that's created here that we sit in and that you guys see when you come to visit us here, none of it is without God.
Right.
0%. I would have failed in the first month if I was left up to my own devices.
Yeah.
And I like to say this, but we haven't done anything yet. We're still year 3, heading into year 4. God is on the move here.
Yeah.
And it just makes me grateful and thankful.
That's awesome. So you're going on year 3 here. Do you have a 5-year plan or a 10-year plan for this?
I don't. And I even was sitting down with a business tycoon of sorts a little over a year ago who, worked on Wall Street and has made $1 billion and all the more power to him if that's what he finds important. And has done well for himself, good for him. But he asked me the same question and was offended at the answer that I had where I told him no.
Yeah.
And I gave him the answer, God has that plan for me, so I don't have to worry about it. I just have to follow through. I couldn't have imagined being where I am today 2 years ago.
Right.
Not a chance. Couldn't have envisioned where I am. So why worry about it? Why plan it out?
Yeah.
I have personal goals aside from business goals, because if I do my personal life to the best of my ability, the rest will bear fruit.
Right.
I have goals with the youth group here on the island. I'm working with the high school kids this fall for the first time, and I'm ecstatic about that. I'm ecstatic about being able to pray over these kids, to be in their lives consistently. I have the personal goal to continue to dive into my Bible so that I have scripture when it's needed in conversation. I have personal goals to develop my relationships with my staff. We've talked about this, but if I bring the best out of them, it brings the best out of my business.
Yeah.
I have the goal of bringing love everywhere I go, being like Jesus Christ, being the hands and feet of Him. I have the goal of discipling or bringing the gospel into relationships that I have. Yeah, that's really it, and it covers all my bases that way. 3 years ago, I was where I was, and 3 years here I am now. 5 years from now, I could be running a mission in Rwanda. I could be in Panama, working as the hands and feet of Jesus. So to me, I want to continue to learn. I want my business to succeed personally, but should a hurricane come, should a travesty happen, it will not shake my faith. So personally, I'd like to see this thing continue to grow. I'd love to see the staff that I have continue to grow. In a perfect world, I would love for somebody to step up and ask to take this thing over a few years from now so that I can go back to school. I'd love to, check that box off in my life. Some people say you don't need school, but I like the idea of sitting down, humbling myself, and learning from another person. Because right now, one of the crosses that I have to bear, as a figure of speech, is I gotta have all the answers here. These kids look to me, my mother looks to me, the community looks to me to have the answers. And sometimes I just want to be a student. I get that at church, I get that in my faith community. So, those are my goals. Really to just let God continue to take this thing where He plans on taking it. And I know all that sounds like, biblical speech and all that, but it's not. It's how I live.
It sounds genuine when you say it.
It is. It's how I live. And yeah, just, one of my staff is pregnant right now, and she's got a baby on the way.
Yeah.
And I want to see that little guy, the girl.
Yeah.
And watch him grow up here. I got a couple of nieces, I want to watch them grow up. Those are the things I look forward to. I think one of the beautiful things about our generation, and specifically, the people I surround myself with, is I don't tie any of my successes to finances or money or profits. I'm focusing on being a holistic, happy person.
Yeah.
So that's my goal, is to continue to grow, and that the business will take care of itself.
Cool.
X's and O's will always be exactly that.
Yeah.
I hope to be here years to come for you guys to keep coming and visiting.
I mean, this is my favorite ice cream place.
Yeah.
Now. I only get to come here once a year, still.
Yeah.
But, well, Joey, I think anybody that hears your testimony will probably have a very strong inward look at themselves, to see somebody running themselves in such a high caliber way, but also like having all of their pride taken away from them, but living in such freedom as you do. I think you've got a really strong testimony.